The pink one, I
It
forgot.
used to be yellow,
We're going pink now.
huh? Yeah.
Easier to see.
Yeah.
Yes. So, obviously trespassing signs on all sides of the property. That's one thing. The owner will ensure that no persons loiter in the parking lot on all sides of the property, especially, I think I talked to Mike last time, that back area in the grass,
Right,
your
yeah.
side.
Right.
So there's a back area, it's kind of shaded, they all like to hang out. The front property, the
Yeah.
parking lot is not really bad. So back there,
Do you wanna stop and talk about the pictures now?
yeah, I'll go through it with them right now while we have it out.
So when you say no more in the parking lot, do you mean that parking lot or the back here?
So this also, obviously, the parking lot here is theirs. It's not really bad. Not a lot of people hang out there. So that's the problem. When I show Mike,
This way, yeah.
it's more hidden. They're kind of back there in the grass. In the past,
We're cutting down all those trees.
Trees?
All of them, yeah.
that'll help. Like I
Yeah.
said, that'll help. But obviously, they're hanging out back there because you can't see it from Sistrunk. Cops right by, and you can't see anybody. And they congregate. In the past, we bought drugs out back there, and that's where all the drug dealers
Right.
were. Not necessarily on your property because it shares, it splits between you
yeah.
and the pizza place back there. What's it called now? It's not
Big
Pizza anymore.
Louie's.
Big Louie's Pizza. No. So I just want to make sure that you guys keep that, clean of any trespasses back there.
Quick question. In the parking lot, to go back to the first parking lot. Like, right. Hang out there in the morning and just drink coffee or whatever.
Exactly.
I don't think they're.
I mean, they're close too. They're close almost, you're talking about the people to the sidewalk by
Yeah.
the postal box?
Yeah, early in the morning, they
Drinking
come
coffee in the morning and.
before they go to work.
I'm not worried about that. They're not hanging out in front of the store. That's more of what I'm talking about.
Right.
Way out there and not a lot of cars park out that side anyways.
Right.
Hanging out there by the sidewalk, I'm really not worried about it.
No, I just didn't want to think that.
Yeah.
Who that's this morning, they're not, it's
No,
ones in the back of the store.
Correct, exactly.
And like I said, go back one.
Here you can see the whole parking lot in this picture.
Yeah, see out there and that's probably prime time. There's a couple cars, but they're out by that tree.
Yeah.
That left
Another
tree.
mailbox.
Yeah, right by the postal box. Go back to the other one,
That's
the
fine.
front of the store. One more.
Yeah, back.
Most of what I'm worried about is that, having
Yeah.
people
Right
congregate
in
out
front-
front,
in
and
front of
they
the
don't really do that. You can walk out and say, get out there.
Yes.
But your big thing right now, I think, is gonna be in the grass, and
Right.
that's usually what's going for a while. I think they're starting to,
No, it's, now if you go look,
Please.
last couple,
just
it's,
tell
no,
them,
yeah.
please. just
Believe it or
get it
not,
out
we're,
there.
like, I told you, every time I got a new camera up there, you know, by the one I showed you. by the
Yeah,
Register, every time I get a chance, like,
Swap.
I run them out, you know what I'm
no,
saying?
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
That's pretty
no.
much the biggest thing. Like I
No,
said,
I ingrain it in their head now, like, and it's starting to work, you know?
that's the whole thing. If they respect you,
Yeah,
they.
of course.
So obviously, you know, people, all sides of the property, the grass, as well as inside the store, which I know you guys don't have people hanging out inside the
No.
store. You ensure that no persons will loiter in the apartment walkway and in the stairways.
Right,
So that's
I
the
haven't
stair.
seen any, that's a stairway.
yeah,
Both stairways, I don't know, it's dark in there, I don't know if people hang out, because some people come right off the sidewalk and hang.
right.
Just check that once in a while, make
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
people
no
hang
doubt.
out, and in front. I don't know if you knew, I asked one of the guys, Department 1, 2 and 3, the two that got hit,
Yeah.
did they have their own cameras out there?
I'm not sure.
No, just make sure nobody has cameras.
No.
because It was a dope hole and it was ongoing.
Yeah,
Right there, those two, those are the ones that got hit. We watched it for a while and you don't see it, he's in the store faces the other way, those doors face the other way. If we can we come up with a camera that
for the
covers
store.
that walkway?
Oh, like this walkway right here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, well, like I
Yeah.
said, I'm gonna go by there and we'll come up with something.
okay,
Just make sure that the vehicle's parked in the lot, if you can, I'm not saying it's the easiest thing, but make sure they're customers or tenants.
right, they're not hanging
The
around.
red truck was there for a long time, it's
Yeah.
gone now, and that was a tenant, but that
Right.
truck was
That was,
a
yeah,
while, that's all. This is kind of the biggest thing, I guess, what's gonna be is the owner will adopt and enforce the drug lease addendum permitting evictions for drug-related activities for all current and new tenants and renewals. We're gonna give it to you,
okay, just let me sign it.
they gotta sign it, get it back to me, new
Okay.
tenants, just give it to me before the next meeting, but for
Okay.
now, we'll come by, have the three sign that. A copy of the signed addendums for current tenants will be provided to me within 7 days, you got a week to get them to sign it. Future tenant addendums will be provided to me prior to the next meeting.
Okay.
So if you have somebody new, just bring it to the
Right.
next meeting, but I'll come by and I'll meet with you and give you these and you can sign them.
Okay.
I mean, I'll give it to you now, but I'll get them back from you.
You wanna see it? I have extra.
It's a legal
copies.
document
Oh, you
saying
sent
that
it
if
to
they
you,
get
okay.
arrested for any drug thing on the property or
The
if they live there, they can get evicted on.
Yes.
So it makes it
We
easy for
want-
you.
yeah,
Release it.
100%.
You know what I mean?
That's
You-
awesome.
You put it on me.
Right.
I didn't see any in there, keep it to a minimal, but the owner remove all narcotic paraphernalia in the store.
Yeah, we don't have.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
the glass, the rose stems, if you have Brasso, Chore Boy, grinders and all that stuff.
Yeah, we don't
Just-
carry. Right,
yeah,
none of that.
Thank you.
Most thing is being seen, you
Right.
know what I mean? That's, it brings the.
Don't advertise it, yeah.
Perfect. If you can, we'll go over there. I like to keep that front door clean, so remove all large window signs, any coolers that are blocking the doors. I don't think you have anything blocking it.
No, I don't have.
You might have some stickers that.
I'll take all that.
If you can take off,
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
just so for us,
So
why,
you guys can see what's going on.
please pull up, like I said to you weren't
It's
here.
for us too, so we can see
You
what's
see,
going
yeah,
on.
same in and out. The last guy had a soda machine blocking one of the windows.
Right.
Just keep it clear, that's all. No big on that. The owner will clearly display within 10 days and for the duration of the jurisdiction, two of these. Staying with the property is under jurisdiction of the Nuisance Abatement Board and being monitored by the police. So these, one sign on the front door. If you put on the inside, I'm okay, we do not laminate it, but also can you put one up on the apartment?
Of course, yeah.
That one, do me a favor, get laminated, because I seen him get hit with water
So
and
just put it on the building itself?
laminate it, put it up and just tape it on there.
Okay.
You can bury it in the middle of the whole thing or whatever.
The walkway, I put it on the
It'll
walkway.
be all covered in plastic then.
Laminate, laminate,
Yeah,
Just do
yeah,
that.
laminated, like, go to
Just that one.
Clinkos or like.
yeah. The one inside your door, you
Right.
can tape up, I'm not worried
Okay.
about that, and I can give you more for that one, but
Okay.
outside, just laminate, because I
Right.
get, it'll get.
Yeah, it's
beat up.
gonna get, yeah, damaged.
We'll provide them to you today. The owner will ensure that the property is in compliance with the city of Fort Lauderdale code requirements, both on the interior and exterior, both retail market and the second floor rentals. I'm sure you're up to par with all that. The owner will install and maintain exterior lighting that will completely illuminate the parking lot located on the east side of the store. The lot will be illuminated from dusk till dawn. The owner will maintain and install lights that illuminate both stairwells and the apartment walkway. Same thing, where I set the camera.
Right. So can we like
Go
install,
back to the pictures.
can we install one that like, when we walk up and it shines or that? does
Like
it
a
have-
motion?
'cause I don't want them to.
Yeah, nothing blaring them. I'm okay.
Yeah,
with the
that's what I'm
motion.
saying, that was
I'm
us.
okay with the motion, yeah, that's right,
Okay.
a super bright light the whole way, but
Yeah,
just maybe put one on each side,
yeah, no doubt.
motion lights, it's fine. And do you have lights in the stairwell or no?
Yeah, we do.
You have lights in
Yeah,
there?
there's like,
Are they on at night when you leave?
I mean, they're motion.
In the stairwell?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as that's it, that's,
Okay.
like I said, lights are fine, as long as somebody's hanging out. Same thing, the second floor will be illuminated from dusk to dawn, I'll give you 21 days to do that.
Okay.
Well, but
That's not a big, we can do that. Okay.
okay. The owner will maintain the property free of debris and trash, so all the stuff in the apartments,
Right.
the garbage in the back.
Yeah, oh no, that was mostly because they were moving out, I guess. It's all gone. If you see it now, it's all gone.
Perfect, that's it. So you gotta conduct a property check at a location, not less than once weekly, and email them to.
So he's like.
We just fined you $7,500 for each minute.
Yeah, right.
So property checks, long story short, during the week or once a week, you gotta just take pictures of the property, same thing. That it's
Okay.
clean, there's no trash out there, that there's lights, cameras,
So we
nobody's
take a picture,
trespassing.
we send it to you.
You gotta email it to, and I'll give you email, it's
Okay.
myself and Joyce, and I did this Tuesday at 10 o'clock, nobody out there, just a little.
Right.
Email to us, just once a week, every Friday.
Okay.
So this is the investigative cost. The investigative cost total dollar amount of $2,970.84. The owners is assessed 50% of this amount plus expenses, which equals $1,675.92. This cost is to be paid prior to the December nuisance board meeting, December 12th. If no meeting occurs in December, then prior to the next scheduled nuisance abatement board meeting. If there are any narcotic sales on the property, the remaining 50% will be imposed. If any of the above listed items are not complied with within the time frame set forth, a fine of the amount of $250 per day per item not to exceed $250 a day will be imposed for each of the non-compliance. That's if you go out of compliance, and you guys aren't gonna do that. You guys will appear before the nuisance abatement board meeting on December 12th. And unless you're notified by me. So my thing is, another suggestion, I know the fines, we haven't paid, we usually pay it in 30 days. I'll let you guys try to work something out with them. We'll put the picture up. I know those 2 apartments really got smashed by the SWAT. So they had a pretty heavy fee fixing the apartments, doors are all smashed up and all the inside was all beat up. So maybe give them some kind of leniency on the fines. You guys can work this out if 30 days, or if we can lower them, it's up to you guys, but I'll leave it at that. Just because they had enough money, they paid a lot for the apartments that were
Yeah, we
ruined.
got
Or-
like 9 windows.
And window, yeah, windows. I know there's.
We're like a police department, by the way.
Pardon?
It wasn't for a lot of police
It
department.
was the feds. You can blame them.
And it's looking-
They have more door kickers, they're not
Refrigerator
trained.
and everything.
But they had some heavy fines, so like I said, you guys, the fines total is 1675.92. Like I said, you can stretch it out, or we can cut them lower for them, just to come a little slack, because I know they
allowed to do.
We've been there almost 30 years. We never had no problems.
Let me swear you in.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You solemnly swear and or affirm to tell the truth.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
happens in Italy.
And your name, sir? I'm sorry. I didn't get you.
Mike Hussein.
Same last name.
Same last name. Yeah, I was telling him about the building. We've been there for a long time. We helped out a lot of families. You know, credited them, give them food. They come, we never have any problems. You know, we close at 7, so we don't cater to the bad crowd. Sundays, we close at 2. You know, so
That's what he was saying.
yeah, it's a family business. But they really messed us up. The people left, they didn't pay the rent, plus the damage. No, it was upside down for us. We had no idea, because, you know, we closed early, so we didn't know.
We
what
don't
was
know
going
what's
on.
going on, you know?
So when we close, it's daylight. So by the time we close, it's night, you know, nighttime. And nobody tells on nobody over there, so. You know what I'm saying? So
He's gone, I know he's gone, I know the guy Peanut,
Yeah.
he's out of there.
Yeah,
Yeah. And it's a family business, so we don't cater to no bums, we don't do nothing bad, you know?
People they're in the mornings, they're waiting on their ride to go to work.
Yeah, young
After
people, you know,
Yeah.
older people, they've been in the neighborhood for a long time, so.
Landscapers come
This-
get their
you know,
ice
they-
and all that.
You don't even sell lottery. My mom don't want to sell.
Yeah,
lottery.
so,
She says,
Could be a smart thing.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you know,
we don't do
because,
lottery, we don't check.
because we
that shit,
cater
we
to
don't-
families, you know, everybody says, oh, why don't you stay later? That's
You're
what.
a neighborhood store.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know, everybody says, oh, why don't you stay later? I said, there's nothing but.
You know, the
bums
person
out."
that's missing a gallon of milk or loaf of bread, you know, they come to us, you know?
It's a more old timer store.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. There's no,
Yeah, everybody knows everybody, and that's about it.
Like I said, that's why.
One person in the store, we don't have an employees. we
Being
have-
jurisdiction is not gonna change much for them. I know,
Yeah,
it's for 1 year,
So if
but
you can
like I
have
said,
mercy on us with the fine, you
Yeah.
know? But we went
Yeah.
through a lot, you know?
What ability do we have on the phone?
Is it to me?
Yeah.
No, so the fine's up to the board. It's the cost of investigation, the cost of the actual our costs, we calculate them, and it's actually a statutory calculation too. So we can go to a minimum of nothing. Or we can go to the maximum fine, which is listed, I believe, in the police recommendations already. But the board doesn't have to impose the fines. And usually the board will, if they don't want to impose them just yet, and jurisdiction's not over, the board will defer the fines at the time being.
Yeah, move to defer the fines.
You have to take it under the jurisdiction of the board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have to find it a nuisance first, but are there any other questions based on the recommendations?
it is for 1 year for jurisdiction.
Can it be less or it's gotta be?
Oh, we appreciate it.
Must be-
2 years?
Must be a year.
That's
2 years.
Yeah, one minimum. I'll move to have the property declared a nuisance and brought under the jurisdiction of the nuisance abatement board.
Any further discussion? Madam Court Reporter, if you would take a verbal roll, please.
Sure, just a second. Okay. Mr. Lindsay,
Aye.
Mr. Dickerson,
Remember.
Dickerman, I'm sorry. I think I just had a mental.
Aye.
error. Thank you, sir. Mr. Pemper,
Aye.
Mr. Smith,
Yes.
and Chair Slotnick.
Yes.
Okay, unanimous.
It is now under the jurisdiction of the nuisance abatement board. further discussion, back to what Chris
Move
Smith
to
has said.
defer the fines on, defer the fines that are listed indefinitely. We'll see how it goes, with them complying with everything and bring it back up later if need be.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Court Reporter, if you would take a roll, please.
Sure. Mr. Smith,
Yes.
Mr. Lindsay,
Yes.
Mr. Pemper,
Yes.
Mr. Dickerman,
Yes.
and Chair Slotnick.
Yes.
Unanimous, sir.
So
Thank you guys,
Fines will be
appreciate
deferred.
it. You don't have to do it for us. we appreciate
Point
it.
of
Is it
clarification,
defer or hold in abeyance?
do we need to
Will we
move,
defer?
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
Done. I think it's-
do we need to otherwise move to adopt the remaining recommendations?
You read them into the record, and you brought them into the jurisdiction of the board. I think they're already included in the record. I think it's clear. Then we deferred on the,
Fine.
I forget what section it is, but there was a section, the only, there was section 9, deferred on, so.
Well,
Okay.
close.
Good guess.
Well, you've already been very proactive, so this will be, it sounds like a long time, this will be a very easy year for you. I'm impressed with the step you've taken already, and working with the detective, you know. We're here to make you succeed, we're not here to bleed you. We just want you to survive and, you know,
And we got
be
history
around
with
a lot
bullets, so we
longer.
know this, yeah.
Yeah.
And since we're still on the record, I can just say the store itself isn't, you know, you just seem to come from the apartments to rental. I live on 18th Avenue, one street behind, and my family goes there a lot, and I've been there a couple of times. So the store itself isn't the nuisance, it's the apartment behind there. But you don't really see it from the store, because the door is the back behind it.
That's why I told him, I don't think being under jurisdiction is gonna really change much,
Yeah.
as long as the apartments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got rid of everybody.
right.
So the next meeting will be December 12th. And anything else to come before the board, any discussion? Okay, it is.
Motion to adjourn. Second.
Okay, it is 7:39. Nuisance Abatement Board is adjourned for the evening. See you all on December 12th.
Thank you, guys.
I'm impressed.
Appreciate you.
We're busy during the holidays when we get out of here.
Have a good Thanksgiving,
I don't
everybody.
feel as comfortable talking about it.
No.
Fire station.
Look.
So your knee saluting?
I think, I think the average.
Oh,
That's well.
At least it's still saluting.